What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer. Today we have the level 90 fullback built. We're going to be using the marauder archetype for your height, guys. Go with 6 foot. You definitely want to have some height as a fullback, guys. You never know. You might come up against a team that likes to cross far post, and it's just good to have height as a fullback. You can go taller if you want. For your weight, go with 160 pounds. Make sure you go with the height and weight combination that gives you -2 balance and +2 sprint speed. So for level 90, your agility, get it to 90. This is not only going to help you turn directions quickly when you have the ball, but believe it or not, it will help you jockey a bit better. Balance, get it to 90. This is going to make it much difficult for opponents to get you off the ball. And, when you're going up with the ball, balance does help your pro be very well balanced, and also when you're doing those 180 turns, keeps your pro really grounded, if that makes sense. Reactions, we went with 91. This helps your pro be way more responsive on the ball, and it will help you intercept the ball much quicker if the ball is nearby. Since your pro has higher reaction, you can react quicker to it. Ball control, we got that to 85. That'll be more than enough. The ball control will help you trap the ball when you make an interception or when you're receiving the ball. Dribbling, 85 should do more than enough. I'm assuming most of you guys, when you're playing fullback, you like to push up, especially when you have the ball, you like to push up. This is going to help the ball stay very close to your feet and not that far away from you when you're running with the ball. Composure, we went with 84. This will do more than the job, guys. This is going to help you just make better passes when you're under pressure. Now, guys, for the pace, max it out. Go with 92 acceleration and 95 sprint speed. In game, it will actually be 97 sprint speed because of the body and weight. So in game will be 97 sprint speed. You want to be as fast as you can as a fullback. Where really late into the year, you're going to be coming up against pacey wingers and pacey attackers. So you want to be as fast as you can as a fullback. Now, from the physical stats, you're jumping, get it to 92. You want your pro to have the ability to jump really high in the air. We are going to also have the aerial fortress, so that will help out with that. Strength, get it to 92. This can just help you be more physical on and off the ball. Aggression, get it to 93. This is going to also help out with how aggressive your pro is when you're doing shoulder-to-shoulder challenges, seal-outs. Also, when you're going for aerial battles and a contested one, your pro will have a higher chance of winning that aerial battle because how aggressive your pro is. So aggression does play a role in winning those aerial battles, believe it or not. Stamina, guys, just leave it at 75. You have quick step plus. Weak foot, get it to a 5-star weak foot so you have the ability to pass with either of your foot. Then, guys, from the passing, we went with 85 long pass. Believe it or not, guys, as a fullback, most of the time, doing the switch to the opposite side of the pitch is going to be open. So we're going to need that for the long passes. Also, if you want to do long passes on the ground as well. Short pass, get it to 82. I believe we're going to also have the ping pass as well on the fullback build, so that will do the job and help out with those short distance passes. And then vision, get it to 85. You're going to need it in order to have, I think, the long ball pass plus, the regular long ball pass. And the vision will help you when you're doing those switches, when you're doing those chip passes with X or square if you're on PlayStation, X if you're on Xbox. And then 87 interceptions is very, very good for a fullback. When it comes to interceptions, guys, it's all about positioning yourself and how well you're positioned. Heading accuracy, get it to 75, guys, so we can get the aerial fortress. That is the only reason why we went with 75 heading accuracy. Defensive awareness, get it to 90. This is going to help you jockey. When you're jockeying, this is very, very important. Standing tackle, we went with 85. At 85 standing tackle, you get all the animations, so that's more than enough. And then, guys, you will get the athlete, which will give you the bruiser plus. The bruiser plus is a must for a fullback. Now, if you're the type of fullback that's going to be crossing a lot, then stick with the whip pass plus. If you're not really going to be crossing, guys, then just stick with the tech plus. Now, the bruiser plus is very overpowered, guys, especially if you're using advanced defending. You can just bully off opponents easily. They're coming out wide against you. So bruiser plus is definitely a must on a fullback. If you're not using it, don't even bother playing fullback at that point. And then, guys, tech plus is really good, especially when you're going up with the ball. You press RB or R1 and your pro goes into control sprint dribbling, which just makes it much easier to dribble and beat an opponent as you're pushing up. And of course, quick step plus allows you to accelerate much quicker when you're chasing down an opponent or you're pushing up. Now, guys, for your play styles, we're going to go with the long ball pass. This is really good. When I've played fullback, I've always used this. It's very, very good, not just for chip passes, but if you ever need to switch it to the opposite side of the pitch, the ball just travel much quicker in the air. Next, we're going to go with jockey. Pretty self-explanatory, guys. when you press left trigger or L2 and you go into sprint jockey with right trigger or R2, it just much smoother, and you're gonna need it, especially since you're gonna be playing against a lot of wingers that like to cut in. So you want your pro to be turning directions quickly on that transition. Then we're gonna go with intercept, just gonna help you increase that reach when you're trying to intercept the ball. Then we're gonna go with anticipate, so you can make those standing tackles much more accurate. And then from the defending section, go with aerial fortress. This can allow for your pro to jump much higher, which is very useful as a fullback, especially if you're coming up against a team that likes to, cross, far post a lot. Next, guys, we're going to go with a ping pass, guys. So you can do those driven passes with RBA or R1 and X. Very good. Then for your last two, guys, I would recommend rapid, since most of you guys will be pushing up. Sometimes you're going to be pushing up with the ball, so your pro doesn't take those heavy touches or heavy knock-ons, so that's going to be good. And then for your last one, guys, it's all up to you on what you want to go with, to be honest. You can go with the first touch. You can go with trickster. You can even go with the slide tackle. Slide tackle is not bad. I mean, the slide tackling this year is already good as it is. You can even go with the tiki-taka just to make those short passes just a bit more accurate. Even the press proven. I would probably recommend the press proven, guys. This is gonna help you shield the ball much more effectively, and it's also gonna keep the ball very close to your feet when you're, looking for a pass and you're not running with the ball and you're just jogging. So, but keep in mind, you can go with a tiki taka if you want as well, or the slide tackle for your last one. But guys, these are the play styles. These are the attributes for level 90 fullback. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.